Welcome and welcome to the present. Yes, Arsenal have lost to Newcastle. Our unbeaten run for this Premier League season has been brought to an abrupt end. Losing to Newcastle, what a pathetic game in my opinion. One of the worst games I've seen Arsenal play this season. I saw this coming. If you watch my preview closely, I've been reiterating it. I'm sorry, Jorginho doesn't have the legs of the athleticism we need in this team anymore. But Arteta keep on persisting with this guy. Now, Arteta's arrogance is getting too big, in my opinion. Like, I'm not calling for Arteta out, but I'm on the brink. I'm tired of you repeating the same damn mistake and expecting a different result. That cannot happen. We can't keep against Chelsea. Jorginho played until we took him out. Our performance improved, and we could crawl back. We went to 2-2 against West Ham. We saw it again. We played decent first half, but he's affecting our transition. He's affecting our defending. I'm sorry. Even though he had a decent thing last season, Jorginho is dead on the arrival. He's finished. Why do Arteta continue to persist on this player? Nobody should come be scapegoating Kai Havertz. He was one of our better players today. Let's not do that. Saka, Martinelli, absolutely useless today. For the last few games, nobody's talking about Saka and Martinelli. How useless. How very useless they've been. They've not been contributing anything to the game. Nothing. But because they have some credit in the bank, we are ignoring the fact that Martinelli and Saka have been very, very poor. They've been very, very poor. Against Sevilla, who saved us? It was Jesus. Fantastic assist, fantastic goal. So without Partey and Jesus, Arteta can't get this job done. If you watch our last 3 games, how many chances are we creating? No, how many clear-cut chances have we been creating in our last few games? All we do is pass it sideways, backwards. It's like we are playing for statistics. We are slower in our transition. We pass it too much. We are taking extra touch that is needed. Look at Newcastle. Don't tell me about the VAR decision. If you remember, if you watch my preview, I mentioned it. Do not expect to get the rub of the grain at Newcastle. You will not get it. We know how farcical, how poor, how incompetent English referees are. It is what it is. I'm not going to complain about what we know is going to occur. Now, can we put our feet in our hand? Don't tell me that, because of the VAR decision why I lost the game. No. How many chances did we create? For those of you that lost statistics, right? How many chances did Arsenal create in this game? Let me put it up. How many chances did we create? 14 shots, just 1 on target. 1 solitary shot on target for 90 minutes against Newcastle. This is poor. This is pedestrian. And I'm going to say what it is. The sole blame goes to Mikel Arteta, who thinks he's better than what he is. I've been a big proponent and supporter of Arteta. I'm not advocating for him to be sacked right now, but I think it's high time Edu, Richard Garlick, and the Kroenkes, maybe, just maybe, to keep an eye out for a replacement. Because I've not seen no improvement this season. I've been patient enough. No improvement. We are receding. We are going backwards. How come we are slower with our pace? We are chasing a goal. You bring Zinchenko to come and do what? Why does he persist with playing Jorginho? We've seen Jorginho He has been poor. Why does he persist in playing Jorginho, even though there's empirical evidence for the last 3 games that Jorginho has played? He has not been up to it. No, it's not his fault. I don't care how technical you are. If you do not have the athleticism to transfer or translate your technicality, it's useless. And we've seen Jorginho has been useless. He has been a liability on the pitch, but he keep on picking and playing him. Tired of this nonsense. Absolute tired of this nonsense. Newcastle were not spectacular, just like Chelsea were not spectacular for them to score those 2 goals. Now, the naivety of the Arsenal defense sometimes just gets on my last nerve. Whether the ball has crossed the line, why are you protesting? Play to the damn whistle. I get tired and frustrated. Now, we saw Bruno Gomes kicking, punching all around. Why did Jorginho not roll on the floor? No, we want to always be too classy. There was no way we're going to get rid of the grain at Newcastle. I mentioned in my preview, play to play professional football, play professional. You know you will not get the fucking rub of the green at Newcastle. You will not get it. We know the incompetence of majority of referees in the English Premiership. We know both in the VAR booth and on the pitch. They are always swayed by the home support. We see it all the time, but no. We go there and play. We show our naivety all the effing time. All the time we show our naivety. I don't think this team can win the title. And for Nketiah, no, I still Nketiah. Nketiah is not good enough. We need to actually come to that conclusion. I'm sorry. I don't care if he scores a hat-trick in the next game. Nketiah is not good enough. He plays 1 good game, 5 bad games. He's not just good enough. It's high time we come to that conclusion and Arteta has to do something, or that's if Arteta is still here. I just think those are the club to they have Nketiah is not good enough. It's not Arsenal level. All this running around like a rapist dog. Nketiah for me is not good enough. And I have to say it, as much as I have loved Arteta to succeed at Arsenal, we have to call it for what it is. It's looking like Arteta might not be the guy to take us to the promised land. I'm not calling for advocate for him to be sacked at the moment. I'm just looking at what are the pattern that is beginning to develop, the arrogance, sticking something that is not working. Maybe it's just time, not immediately, for Edu, Richard Garlick, and the rest to start keeping an eye out for a manager that can take us to the next level. You persist with Jorginho. Persisting with Jorginho that has shown for the last 3 games is a liability. He cannot. At this new pattern of us playing lethargic football, pedestrian, side to side, extra touch, that is not giving us results. We are not creating chances. We are not winning. Now, when last did we score in the first half? When last did Arsenal score in the first half? The team is beginning to develop a bad habit under Mikel Arteta, and he's stubborn to it. The team is developing a bad habit, and he's fucking stubborn to this bad habit. See, the credit he bought with the FA Cup is running out. It's running out. I'm still going to maintain. I'm not calling for a sack immediately, but Arteta is dispensable. As much as I love him, and I have loved him to succeed, we cannot continue with this shenanigans that he's displaying. Persisting with something that doesn't work. You are persisting with something that empirical evidence that is not working. So, if we don't have Partey in our team, we don't have Jesus, the magic is gone. Trossard should have been brought on early, but refused to bring him early. Why? Why does Nketiah have to play when we are saying that he's playing poorly? Nketiah has been poor. He was poor on Wednesday. What did Nketiah do today? Aside from run around. What did Nketiah do today? Now, Nketiah is not the only culprit. What did Saka and Martinelli do today? They were non-existent. But nobody's going to talk about Saka and Martinelli because they are star boys. For the last 2 games, right? What are Saka and Martinelli? What have they done? It's looking like the team is on a plunge, on a downward plunge. And Arteta doesn't know what he's doing. I would rather play Elneny instead of play Jorginho. And he has some legs. Jorginho, for me, I'm sorry, it's time for him to go to Saudi or the MLS. He is not for the top flight anymore. I don't care how technical he can be. He has shown it against Chelsea, against West Ham, now against Newcastle. How many evidence do Arteta need to see to tell that he slows down our transition and is a liability in our defensive function? He is not just good enough because he doesn't have the legs. Unfortunately, we don't have Smith Rowe, we don't have Partey, but we saw Arteta play Trossard as the 8. The only preseason, put Trossard there, put Kai up front, or keep Kai in the midfield, put Trossard up front. I'm tired. I do not want to see Jorginho in the midfield anymore. If he's thinking he'll play him again and have a different result, he's out of his day. He has lost it mentally. He has lost it. For some reason, our transition this season is not more effective. Why? Because the midfield does not have the legs to push. We cannot press. You cannot press with Jorginho. You can't do it effectively. Pressing with Jorginho, he does not have a recovery leg. He doesn't have the pace to press. He doesn't have it. The fact that he worked against Man City is a different way we played against Man City. Now, people have found us out, and it's not working anymore. It is not working anymore. It is what it is. I don't know where we'll go from here. Arteta is not filling me with any kind of confidence that we can challenge effectively this season. I don't see it. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying we cannot come back from this downtime. The more I look at it, I'm not filled with optimism. I'm not. If we lost playing well, I will get it. We did not play well. Now, you can argue Newcastle don't play well, but they had a better chance. They showed more effort. They showed more effrontery. They showed more audacity and balls than we did. Defensively, aside from that lapse of concentration, we're good. But that midfield, especially the 6, is not working. And Arteta is getting my name by being stubborn. That 6 is not working. And other teams have studied it and they've seen it is not working. But for some reason, only Arteta can see that it's working. That'll be my rant for now. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section about my instant reaction regarding the loss to Newcastle. Very disappointing loss. I'm not happy at all. I am not happy at all. I can't continue to defend Arteta. The evidence is I can't defend this. This is indefensible. I can't. Like the video. Subscribe, and make sure you turn the notification bells on. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.